What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Bear NecessiTCG, and today we went bargain hunting for Digimon booster boxes, and we found these two at $25 each. So we have a Great Legends and a Next Adventure booster box. Now, I did buy two of each. I opened one of each already just because it takes a while to get through a booster box opening, and I didn't think people would want to sit through two booster boxes back to back, especially of a product that is pretty old. But I did get it because I need to stock up my store with more Digimon cards, and also usually at $25 or below, the box pays for itself. When you factor in the tamers and some of the uncommons, some of the commons, and just the rares that you'll pull, it gives me a stack of cards to work with for my decks, and it also brings me a little bit of money. So let's look at my pulls from the first box. So the super rares that I got in the first box is we have a War Greymon, an alternate art War Greymon, Lilimon, and an alt art Lilimon, Blastmon, Chaosmon, Aldamon, Beowulfmon, Plutomon, and this Dan Devimon, which I was very disappointed at. I really like the artwork. This looks so cool with the flaming hands and that perspective. But in the end, I think you can pick up this card for less than 50 cents. So I might just hold on to it, throw it in a binder. It's a really cool card. So let's get into opening the Great Legends box. So I already cut it open. And yeah, for those people that want to get into collecting and selling and everything, you don't have to buy the boxes as they come out. You know, I got this for $25. Yeah, it's old, but it saves so much money when you do it this way. Now, it doesn't really work out much for competitive play, just because you're going to want the newer cards as soon as you can. But for the collector, this is the way to go. And like I said before, a lot of the tamers, they bring in, 50 cents to about $2, and it all adds up. Got another Hell's Gate. But I'm really enjoying Digimon, and it's in a weird way that I'm enjoying it. So there's tournaments. I've been to a couple on Tuesdays. It's just really hard to get there because of my work schedule. I'm really tired after work. So going to play and think, it's really rough for me. But the way I'm enjoying it is I open a lot of different cards, different card games. And out of all of them, I've been playing probably Battle Spirits the most. And I think that's because it's new. There's not a lot of cards. There's 3 sets out. I believe 6 starters, 1 lore pack. So there's not a lot of cards compared to things like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon. So when it comes to Digimon, I actually prefer this artwork. Like, for example, let's just look at the Flamemon. Just the thickness of the card, too. The quality of the card. The design of the cards. Yeah, there's a little extra space on the bottom when they don't have any inherited effects. But this art is really good. At first, I thought it was not as good as Pokemon. But as I start opening these boxes, I'm realizing that I prefer Digimon's art to any of the other card games so far. And it shocked me. So now I'm trying to think if I want to collect sets of these. So we've got a Commandramon, which is nice to see these sell quite a bit. And when I say quite a bit, I'm thinking, you got to think $25 box. So my quite a bit for just a regular rare is about $1. Anything over 50 cents, I'm happy with. Leomon. And I'm still trying to figure out what decks I want to make, because I have all these games that I play, but I don't want all of the play styles to be exactly the same. That's not fun to me. And usually there'd be a lot of counter spells and bounce and all those, you know, instants and sorceries. But no, I can't keep doing that. So I'm kind of attracted to green and I want to say green and yellow. And I'm not sure why. Something about green just, I really enjoy it. It could just be the art, but... And we have another alt art war, Greymon. Which, if I was building decks around him, I'd be super happy for this pull, just because I'd have two of them, throw in a deck, but I think Greymon's just overrated, just like, you know, Charizard and Pokemon. It's just how it is. It's just a little overrated. Cerberusmon, Galmon, Goldmon. Moving pretty quick. Got Ghostmon and Victory Greymon. Something I wanted to do, if it was possible, was to really make... I wanted to make a Halloween deck with all the different ghosts and candles and anything I could do to, like, Boltmon, things like that. I just haven't had time to piece it together yet. And will it win? Probably not, but it'll be fun. I'm thinking about doing some casual games too with the girlfriend. She really likes this game. She likes Gatomon and Angels, so she'll probably do... I know she's going to do yellow, but I think she's going to splash purple in there. I got her one of the pre-con decks, the Mastamon one. There's actually sitting in that corner right there. So she really enjoys that. So I think she's going to steer into that play style. And I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun to maybe get some casual games on this channel. Not looking at anything competitive. Just some fun decks based around themes. I like themes so much. Hippogriffmon, Tincturemon, Agumon, and a lot of the Darktremon, Lost Train of Thought. What was I trying to say? I forgot, but I know, you know, the stables, Agumon, and, you know, they're great to have stock of. People like them. And I'm talking about that in the sense of the selling on TCG Player, because Digimon is my #2 best sellers as far as how much money I'm making. #1 still Pokemon, but that's because I open so much, I believe. I'm starting to feel that if I really wanted to ramp up the shop, I would ditch Pokemon and start getting more of the Digimon and the Battle Spirits. So Mirage Galgamon, or Mirage Galgamon. I don't know why I thought I said that wrong. But I'm not the type that just wants to throw all the money into one game. I'm sure I could get MetaZoo and make some money. Really, any game, as long as it's still alive and running, is something that I'm going to be interested in. I might get MetaZoo later, just because I know there's a market for that also. Meteormon, Geogreymon, Cerberusmon, Sunflowermon, Hell's Gate, and Zed Garurumon. Zed Garurumon? This is really nice. Let's sleeve this up. Oh, I'm running out of sleeves. All right, put that right back there. Not sure on the value. I never really know the values of the cards that I open until I go to post them, and posting them is a chore. I have stacks. I have thousands and thousands of cards that I need to post. Blimpmon. Heirs to the Dragon, Trident Revolver. You know, there's not going to be $100 pulls out of this. That is something that, you know, if you like gambling, Pokemon's the thing. Because you know that inside those boxes, you hit something for $100 or more. These are more calculated buys. If this was an $80 box, I wouldn't have bought it. Just because the value isn't there. I looked a long time ago when I was just shopping for cards, and I believe the alt art, I think it's Lucemon, is $20. So even if I was to pull that, it's still not enough to cover the full cost of the box, which is why I sell the commons and the uncommons and everything like that. And one of these days, after opening these so much, I'll eventually get to playing it more, and then you'll get a better insight to the actual cards on a gameplay level. But for now, I have to reserve that to Battle Spirits. I mean, I have a couple boxes of Aquatic Invaders coming soon, so I'll be opening that when I get it. I am actively playing that game, so there's going to be a little more insight to it. So I'm looking forward to that. Dark Roar. But I wonder, you know, if you're watching, do you end up buying these older boxes? Because they all seem to be going on sale. Not all at once, but if I wait long enough, as long as I'm not picky on which box that I get, I can get Digimon boxes for $25 or below. I did manage to get some at $20, which was really nice. That sale ended super quick, though. But that's what I do. Bargain shopping. Because if I didn't, I'd be broke already. I'm still trying to float my business off my first initial investment, and now I have a credit card that's $1,000 as far as the limit on it, and I'm not supposed to go anywhere above it, and all my sales go to pay it off. So I'm maintaining right now, and I wonder how long it is that I can float and grow. Because it's not just the cards. It is the stamps, the shipping, the envelopes, packing material. I have to factor all of that in. But I'm doing pretty well. Rise Greymon. So I know who plays Roachmon. Let me grab him again. I was very curious as what benefit is Roachmon? You know, 3 costs to play, and also it's I guess it's a 1 cost for Digivolution. Yeah, but it seems very bland and plain for only 3,000 DP. I don't know. Maybe I'll run like a bug deck. Not the cool bugs, just the roaches and things like that. Just to piss people off if I win. Be like, you lost to a roach. Blimpmon, Aqua Viper, Hippogriff Jack. I also, with Digimon, like how you have these uncommon cards that are pretty much full art cards. They're not super rare, but they're really nice to throw in your decks as far as the aesthetics go. Another Commandramon, love that. War Greymon, it's very similar to the last box I opened as far as the hits are going. I wonder if that's just how Bandai packages things, though. I don't know how they put cases together. But I'd imagine there'd be a lot of variety in there. But you never know. It's kind of magic when you think of the actual way all these cards are made and packaged. How do they get them random? How do they distribute evenly around the world? It's stuff that, you know, I don't really put too much thought about and don't think about because I wouldn't be able to do it. If I was in charge of, you know, sending all these cards out, it'd be a disaster. All the rares would end up in one country by accident just because I'm too lazy and just be like, yeah, just package those up. You know, it'd be like 20 commons just in one pack. But this is why I'm not in charge of anything. You know, I say that, but I'm actually in charge at work. And I'm in charge of this YouTube channel, so I don't know why. Sometimes it's nice to not feel in charge. These are the packs that I like seeing. We got 2 tamers right here. These will fetch a pretty penny and get me on track to getting my money back. Jack Raid, Golmon, Leomon, Lalamon, Pollen Spray. Last pack. See, now if I was to do 2 boxes, this would just take forever. I'll eventually run out of things to ramble about also. But today, you know, it's just been a stressful week for me. I'm just trying to power through it. I need to open these and then list them. Because the longer that they sit in a box on my desk, the more time they're not making money for me. Well, that is the box. Let's recap. What did we get here? As far as the hits go, Beowulfmon, Nidogmon. I don't know how to pronounce that. Actually, we're gonna stick with that. Nidogmon, Wargreymon, Risegreymon, Plutomon, Gogmamon, Gogmamon, we're Gogmamon, Zedgurumon, Mirage Galgamon, Chaosmon, Wargreymon, and that is it. So I didn't hit the big $20 card here, but I am going to sort all these out, alphabetize them, get them listed on my TCG player, and go from there. I will be opening the next adventure box later. I'm not sure when. Sorting gets a little, you know, it gets a little rough. So I'm going to have to plan maybe a weekend to alphabetize all these, get them all up and listed. But thanks for joining me on this box opening. Hope you enjoyed my commentary and the polls that I got. If you're interested in any of these cards, they're going to be on my TCG player. And I want to say a quick thank you to my 159 subscribers. Oh no, I got to put the full face on. There we go. Yeah, I keep doing this. Wrong corner. So right there. Live feed. I was trying to get to 500 or 1,000 by the end of the year. It looks like I only have 2 more months to go, so that might not be happening. But if you enjoyed the content, please just give me a like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know what you think about Great Legends. Why is it a discount box? Did you enjoy it? I just flipping through it, really enjoyed the artwork. As far as the gameplay, as far as the mechanics and the cards, it is, you know, it's a bit behind. So while a lot of these people were playing these cards probably, you know, 2 years ago, and they're over it, I'm still exploring these things for the first time, and I might pick up a couple more boxes if they stay at the $25 range. But with all that being said, thanks for joining me, and I will catch everyone next time.